here's the thing.
Here we go.
So I got my orders this week, and that's been a whole show.
Oh no, I know what you're about to talk about. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about this. Eli, are we allowed to talk about that?
Not that. I'm not talking about that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not talking about that. But here's the thing. So I'm getting out of the Army on the 11th. My leave ends in August, but like I'm on terminal leave on the 11th of June. I have to drive from here in Oklahoma to New Mexico, hop on a plane, and go to DC for an Army thing. After 16 years, you convinced me to walk away. I get 12 hours away from Army shit, and you're like, no, you get to come with us over here. You, Nick.
This is true. No,
you're gaslighting me.
This is it's like The Office when she keeps making him get and then unget a vasectomy back and forth. So, snip, snap, snip, snap. Bro. That's what I'm doing to you. I'm gonna trick you into rejoining the Army next. I guarantee it. Mark my words. I'm gonna get you to either re-enlist or get commissioned in the military.
No, you're not doing that.
Just for funsies.
For funsies. You have no idea the toll it takes on a man.
I love that, like, yeah, I'm getting out, I'm finally walking away, you know, got everything going, the social media stuff, and then Nick calls me, is like, we're going to DC for an Army thing, and I'm like, God damn it.
Ha!
Welcome
Speaking of which,
I still haven't gotten my memo, Eli. I'm dying here. I will make sure it gets sent. I'll text.
How long were you in, Ethan? 18
16
years? 16. How is the process of like CIF? How's turning in all your shit? Are they asking for stuff in woodland camo?
Yes, literally all your old camo shit you have to turn in. So I still have like ACU or UCP, whatever it's called, pattern shit that I'm clearing, so it's all turned in anyways, but like I have 3 different whoobies. I literally have woodland camo, I have UCP, and I have OCP. I hope they let me keep one. But
you had to keep track of everything?
Yeah.
What?
Did they not make you turn all your shit back in, Eli?
I mean, we got to write a lot of stuff off as we lost it in deployment.
Smart. You had a good supply guy.
Yeah.
Field
and then
losses.
when we turned in the armor, I'll let you guys see if this can stay in. I put it up on the counter and they're like, okay, there's your IBF, whatever the fuck the plate carrier thing was called, and your plates. I was like, yep. And she like checked it and then she walked away and then I grabbed it and I walked away.
Smart. Statute of limitations. You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. I mean, besides, the Army probably spent $30,000 on it and they're going to sell it to some third world country for $3.
Dude, she just turned her back and walked away. I was like, well, this is mine now. It's like the most Mexican thing I ever did.
Honestly, out of everyone here, it's really her fault, for not maintaining positive control.
Eli just saw it on the desk and was like, I'm going to take that.
This is mine now.
This is mine. I'm going to take this back to my home.
Dude, I hate So you're doing that right now?
I'm literally clearing as we speak. And honestly, the system was down for 2 days. Like I couldn't get my orders on time. And then literally the second I get my orders. So Corvius Military Living on Fort Sill, I'm going to say this loud and proud. Okay. So in the military, you have something called the SCRA, which is the Service Member Civil Relief Act. When you get orders, you're allowed to legally break a lease without any money out of your pocket for early lease breaking. Like that's a law. And
that's the deal with owning properties on a military base, I'm sure.
Yeah. But what they did is they circumvented that. And I don't know how Corvius is maintaining their contract with circumventing that, is you have to give them 30 days notice. And I was like, cool, I got my orders on the 21st of May. I final out on the 11th of June. That's not 30 days. But literally the day I got them, I went to Corvius. It's like, hey, this is the circumstances. Here you go. My orders say that I'm out of the Army in August. So they're like, you have the ability to give us 30 days notice, but you didn't. So they charge you $56 a day for early lease termination. So they circumvent the SCRA to charge soldiers money while being the only housing contractor on Fort Sill.
What?
Why don't you make a video on that?
I'm probably going to. That's going to happen.
Do it.
We should talk about that right now. That's horse shit.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, like,
What's that company called?
Corvius Military Living on Fort Sill.
Do you have an email for them?
Oh, I bet I could find
Crappiest
one.
military listing.
What's that?
How do you
Corbius.
spell that?
Corvius, Corvias.
Oh, they're about to not. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna not have a good time.
Corvius Living.
Corvius Military Living. I think that's what I just put. Corvius Fort Sill, and there's a couple of different ones. I'm trying to find an email. There's got to have a contact me in here. Oh, email us.
There you go.
Oh, would you look at
Where's
that?
that? Where's that? We're gonna put that up, Dave. What is that email
Oh,
for Dave to put up on the screen right now?
Ooh,
You guys remember that time they got in trouble for mold and maintenance negligence in 2019?
oh, did they?
They did.
Oh, so the email, they covered themselves. It's a blank email. You put in all your information and it goes to an email that they're not showing. Ooh. I mean, I got a phone number.
Let's just
You
give
should
them.
say it out loud right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
580-581-2100.
What was that again?
I think I said 580-581-2100.
Be crazy if they got a few
Yeah.
calls.
Yeah. I mean, if you just went to their website and sent them an email, I'm sure they would. I'm sure somebody more knowledgeable than me on the SCRA probably knows that what they're doing is royally f***ed up. But that's just me.
Dude, that is wild. It is still, they think they can do that too. Hey, you're getting out, and they're like, well, sorry. Business dog. It's like, really? He's getting out early, and you're still trying to f- this dude that was, how many years did you do?
16.
16
And are you
years?
getting out with a medical discharge?
Yes, I'm 100%. Yep.
Like 100%
100% disabled veteran. Noted.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know,
Good job, company. Corbis?
Have you had
Corvius.
Have you had your second hip replacement yet?
No, that's once I get out, because like right now I'm in limbo. I can't do any medical shit. Once I'm out, then the VA and everything will cover. I got to do the other hip and both knees.
Dude, by the
Are
way, have you
you-
ever watched a hip replacement?
Yeah, they're
yeah, no,
brutal.
it's
Dude, they take a sledgehammer and just hit a piece of steel to get it out. It is
Yeah.
wild.
into the soft part of your femur.
yeah. And I didn't know when they did my left one, because the left one was a labral tear. The right one, well, they also shaved down some bone, and like I didn't know they had to pop the joint out to do that until I'm like sitting there with the anesthesiologist, and they're like, and he's like pumping me full, and he's like, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and pop the hip out, make the repair, and pop the hip back in. And I was like, what? And then like la la land. So I was not prepared.
Do you ever make it to 10?
Oh,
I made it to
I've
10
never made it
once.
to 10.
Oh, I made it to 10 once.
Dude,
really?
Every time they put the mask on, they're like, all right, why don't you go ahead and count backwards from 10? And it was when I tore my pec the second time, I had like finally gotten over all the anxiety of having surgeries, because I used to have like horrible anxiety when they were going to put me under, and I'd like finally gotten over it. And I was like being a smartass the whole time. They put the mask on me, and I'm like, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, got it! And then I don't know shit. I like to imagine they laughed. I have no idea, though.
The only time, so I have a really low tolerance for narcotics in general. But the only time I remember actually getting into the OR, what surgery was that? Was that my appendix? I don't know. I've been cut open a few times, but they pumped me full of something. The guy's like, oh, this is like a margarita. Hits me with it. I feel great. And then they're pushing me down the hallway, and the doors of the OR open, and everyone's all scrubbed up and shit like that. Like, obviously they're supposed to be. And the first thing that popped into my mind, I couldn't pass on it. I just went, hi, everybody. And then I was out. Like, that's all I remember.